Okay, so one of the things that we talked about, why is a pre-listing inspection so important? So if you don't mind, I'd love to share my screen and go over this document, which you're going to have in your folder that you're going to be downloading with my 2021 virtual listing um, presentation. So what I want you to see is my 6 reasons that I believe that a seller should choose to do a pre-listing home inspection. One, you're going to kind of see some of the things about what's important about an inspection, what it actually covers. This is really going to help reduce the stress of kind of eliminating all of the unknown. You're going to know upfront what all those hidden things are, and the fact that you are paying for it is not a bad thing. It allows you to have time to be able to address the issues that come up. One, it's going to save you money, and lots of it. One of the things that we've noticed is if that a item on your inspection report costs about $1,000 to repair, you really stand to lose closer to three to maybe even $5,000 worth off your asking price. Because once a buyer sees that there's some flaws that are found during the inspection that were not disclosed up front, they really start questioning other things. So it has a higher value to them than it really actually costs. Then number 2, you don't have a second party involvement. It's only you, the inspector, and then whoever you want to hire for your contractors. There's no buyer involved to say who needs to do the work and all of how it's going to be done. And then number 3, you're going to have the time to be able to pay fair market value for these repairs, meaning you're not going to be rushed in 2 or 3 days to turn around what the costs are going to be to do these repairs. You're going to be able to take your time, get some estimates, choose the best qualified, most reliable contractor that you feel, but also that has the best pricing for you. So that's a really, really important part of this, is giving you that extra time. So you have time to make an informed decision before our deadline comes. You're kind of doing your homework before the inspection for the buyer even happens. And sometimes we can even get them to choose to eliminate the inspection altogether when we provide this pre-listing inspection to them. Now, this is going to provide a huge amount, number 4, of buyer confidence. When they see that you, the seller, has taken the time to do an inspection and maybe even addressed a couple of those issues that were found, they're going to feel like you're very knowledgeable about what's wrong with the house, and then also going to see what's in good working order. So it does 2 things. They're going to see that you've done great fresh paint, all of those other things that you can see visually to the eye, but they're going to notice that you've got a newer roof. All of those things are going to show up. The other thing is number 5, your home becomes much more marketable. When you've got a summary report that's got the pictures of everything, we can leave that on the table during the showings so a buyer can see full disclosure of any problem that's shown up on your home, and they can also see all of the good things that are in good shape as well. So it allows your home to be much more marketable. Number 6, and probably the most important right now during our crazy market, is it streamlines the whole process. This allows you to provide that inspection report to a buyer who may decide to even forego getting an inspection themselves because they've already got yours that they can review. And if you choose US Inspect, that inspector will come back out for a fee of $150 that the buyer will pay to walk through the house and point those items out and review the whole report with that buyer. So it saves so much time where they can even say they're refusing, or not refusing, but they're declining their option for a due diligence period altogether because they've already seen what's wrong with the house. So I hope that this is kind of something that you'll consider doing, and you may be asking, who can I trust? Well, I use a company called US Inspect, and have used them for years when they were under even a different name. Mark Hill is my trusted inspector. He's certified. The company is certified. They do over anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 year to year of home inspections in Metro Atlanta a year. And Mark Hill himself does anywhere from 500 to 700 every single year. So he's very knowledgeable, doing everything from brand new construction to vintage homes and everything in between for resale. So because he has a background in building, he's also a little more knowledgeable about the actual costs to do these repairs, and just can give some more insight to the degree and severity of any of these repairs that do show up. So I do want to make sure that you have a chance to see these. Do take a look at that full report and download it and study it. And if you have any questions, let's go over that. But I do hope you can see why it's really, really important to consider doing a pre-listing home inspection. Saves you a lot of time, money, and a headache because you've already uncovered all of the unknown. Thanks so much, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting a chance to meet with you soon and going over all of this in person.